Video about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Jake Paul taking his hat off for like 3 days, and it's garnering a lot of views, as you can see right here. Just this 16-second clip has 2.6 million views. And I want everybody to understand you have the right to your own opinion. You can feel whatever way you want. And I always say the same thing. I don't care what way you feel. I know what I feel. I feel like this is completely set up after me watching, doing my investigating. And I'll tell you why. First of all, there is no way, and I mean no way, Floyd Mayweather would allow something like this to go down unless it was already set up. It would be no way in hell Jake Paul would have the balls to do this unless Floyd was down with it. Now, I'll tell you what they have to gain by this. Jake Paul has a lot of money he could gain off of this, but Floyd will probably get 5 or 10 times the amount of money that Jake Paul's getting for this fight. And it will go down in history because he probably got to set up to whoop both of their asses and just make him look good. Now, let me show you how I know this shit is set up. So we'll go right to the point. Okay, so they're arguing right here, as you can see, and the hand gestures. So he lets Floyd know he's about to take his hat off, and he'll give him the 2 means that I'm about to do it. See that 2? When he was saying 2 in one night, whatever. But that is really the sign that I'm about to do it. And Floyd clearly, being a boxer, his reactions is way quicker than that, bro. Floyd Mayweather is fast as lightning. So if you see it in real motion, you could see that he's giving him the sign, like I'm about to do it. They had already rehearsed this. Check this out.
Let me call y'all here, man. Let's make it happen. I'm my own boss. One night. Got your hat. Got your hat.
Okay, go back to that. All right, so you can see him.
Get out here. Absolutely. Let me call y'all here, man. Let's make it happen. I'm my own boss. One night. Got your hat.
See, that 2 was the sign that I'm going to take your hat. They rehearsed this. I guarantee you. He's like, I'm going to come in your face. I'm going to give you these hand gestures. And once I get a 2, I'll take your hat, run off, and you follow me. You guys act like you whooped my ass. Everybody be talking about it. This fight will blow up. It's just obvious, bro, to me. I saw the hand gestures. And if you ever do, like me, I've been around actors and in commercials, and they always use gestures before they're going to do something. They'll be like, I'll give you a grunt, and you do this, or I'll say this, or I'll move my hand with 5 fingers and you do this. So this is clearly something that they do when they're acting. A lot of people won't be able to notice. But yeah, you see that gesture, that means I'm going to take your hat off. And you could see it from many different angles, and it looks so fake. Like, let's go back here. Okay, so right here is another angle where you could see it happening. Let's go right here.
The paperwork for this bond. Get out here, man. Absolutely. Let me call y'all here, man. Let's make it happen. I'm on one night. Got your hat.
You can see the delay there once again. Like, he's giving them the gestures. Like, they went over this. And it was all set up for him to be there at this time after he gets done talking to his brother. There's no way, man, that nobody, even Conor McGregor, didn't do shit like this, because that shit him and Conor was doing was real. This is truly staged. Let's see it one more time.
Let me call y'all here, man. Let's make it happen. I'm on one night. Got your hat.
And Floyd didn't flinch. Like, you are the best boxer in the world.
Got your hat.
And you allow him to do some shit like that. I just can't believe it.
Let me call y'all. The paperwork for this bond. Get out here, man. Absolutely. Let me call y'all here, man. Let's make it happen. I'm on one night. Got your hat.
I believe this is fake as fuck. It's staged. They will probably break all kind of buy rates. And I'll tell you another reason why is nobody really expected for Jake Paul or his brother to be boxers in 2021. You got some YouTubers, some guys that, Jake Paul's easily on drugs. I don't care. Nobody said this guy's probably on some cocaine or some popping pills. He's too over energized, and he's crazy. He says things like, I have never seen, and there's no racial slur or anything, I have never seen a white boy act that cocky and that confident and don't have no type of boxing history. And he's, only thing makes you get courage like that is drugs. So Jake Paul's truly crazy on drugs. This is staged. This is Hollywood at its best to get buy rates, and they will break records. And Floyd Mayweather Jr. will make so much money off of this. And it will be the first time in history, if they do fight twice, if he fights both of the Paul brothers twice in one night, it will be historic. That's all Floyd wants, is to make history, headlines. And we got to look at what this is all stemming from. Him taking a hat off his head, that's not even a big deal, but they made it look so Hollywood-like, until it's like everybody's talking about it. It's trending. This dude made merchandise off of that. That hat was already made, bro. He didn't just make that hat that night. He already had that shit ready because this was already predetermined. And watch Floyd walk off in the sunset as the winner, because nobody believed that the Paul brother Logan had a chance. They'd have no. A lot of people won't even watch no fight like that. Who the fuck want to watch Logan Paul fight Floyd Mayweather? Now they have added more fire to it by doing this, and you want to watch it. It makes perfect sense. And yeah, he probably took a punch. Who wouldn't? You know, we got to make it look real. They have to make it look believable. But that's clearly staged. I'm telling you. Floyd allowed him to do that, and he's now got, because I saw Floyd Mayweather actually after this happened, he was so fucking cool, calm, and collective at that photo shoot. You would have never thought this even happened. Now him saying I'll kill you and all that, he had to make it look real so we could believe it. That's all this is. But yeah, wait for the fight and you guys will see. Like this video, leave your comments, share it on Instagram, YouTube, as well as Facebook. More importantly, subscribe.